let's get started. I think we're probably good to go here.
Mm-hmm. Have fun.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you all so much for joining and pausing in the middle of your Monday to be here with me and each other. Okay, I will tell you the news now because I'm excited. We're gonna offer another yoga class each week starting, I think, this Wednesday. We can maybe clarify that with Dwayne and Chris after, but we're gonna add another yoga class to our weekly schedule. So Wednesdays it'll be from 4:30 till 5:30. And I'm going to make that class, this class is going to be a little more flowy, and the Wednesday class from 4:30, yahoo, awesome. Yeah, it's exciting, I'm excited too. So 4:30 to 5:30, it's gonna be a little more gentle, a little more restorative, a little more holding some stretches for longer periods of time. So it'll be another day to pause in the middle of the day, stretch it out. Same thing, it's the middle of the week too, so it'll be a nice time to kind of pause, check in, and give the body some love. So if that interests you, feel free to register. You know where to register if you registered for this one, so you can head back online and do so if you please. But today, great news, yay, yeah, you guys are excited, I'm happy. Looks like the link is being shared as well, so if you want to check that out, at the end of practice, go into the chat and you can check out the link where to register, okay? So, okay, let's get started. Let's start lying down on our backs, like always. I'm going to stay seated for this portion as I speak to you, but I'll invite you to get comfortable on your back. Okay, and I say get comfortable on your back so that sometimes lying flat isn't comfortable. So I'm encouraging you to make it as comfortable as you can with any supports or blankets or cushions that you have. Wherever you need a little support, please provide yourself some. I know I'm not there with you all in person to see and be able to kind of guide you. So I really encourage you to check in as we move and just allow your practice and your flow today to reflect what you need today, despite the many options I might give. Okay, so again, make your way onto your back as comfortably as you can, whether your knees are bent or straight, but start to close your eyes if you haven't already. And we'll start to just take in some deep breath. And check in, notice if the breath is coming more from the upper part of your torso and your chest area. And if that's the case, see if you can allow your belly to expand on your inhales. Okay, sometimes we unknowingly hold tension here. So can you right now try to release that by breathing deep into the belly? And as you breathe here, I'll invite you to just check in with your body, what it's bringing, what it's providing for you today, how it feels. You can check in physically, you can also check in beyond just the physical part of your body to all the other beautiful parts of you. How are you today? If you're finding it hard to find stillness, if you're finding it hard to focus, I'll encourage you to take one or both of your palms and place them over your belly, maybe even taking one over your heart. Sometimes that sense of touch can bring some grounding for our minds, our bodies, our hearts. Allow your exhale to soften and relax you. And as you breathe with your eyes closed, I'm just going to talk a little bit. I've got kind of a theme happening for today, and if you happen to join me on Wednesday as well, we're going to bring our attention and focus to abundance. It's something that I've really been trying to bring more awareness to. And so I'm going to share with you my quote for today. It's short. Sometimes a short one pack a lot of punch. So here it is, by Wayne Dyer. Abundance is not something we acquire. It is something we tune into. Abundance is not something we acquire. It is something we tune into. I think with myself and often maybe others, when we think of abundance, we think of drawing abundance into our lives. We often don't reflect on the abundance that is already within our lives, within ourselves, outside of ourselves. I want to manifest more abundance of financial freedom into my life. I can't do that without acknowledging the abundance of financial freedom I already have. I have the ability to just show up and buy myself some groceries, or that special coffee, or pay my rent. That in itself is financial freedom. So take a few moments right now. I'm going to encourage you, there's all different types of abundance. Money is just one of them. Okay, there's love, there's connection, the list could go on. I want you to think about a certain maybe type of abundance right now, or maybe just abundance in general. But I want you to take a few moments to tune into the abundance that is already within and around you. Okay, and if you'd like to set an intention as you do so, please feel free. When you are ready, if you have supports beneath you, I'll encourage you to gently set them off to the side. And we're just going to stretch out the body here, reaching the toes away from the fingers as you reach your arms overhead. Take in some nice deep breaths here. And allow your arms to open up to the sides in the shape of a T. Start to bend your knees. Step the feet down onto your mat. And allow the knees to drop down towards the left. Okay, we'll be mindful as we twist here. But if it's available, just like gravity, take here. Option to take the gaze over the right shoulder. And slowly make your way back to the center. Pause for a breath. And then we'll allow the knees to drop down to the right as we take the gaze towards the left. And again, drawing everything back up to the center. We're going to move through that one more time, and if that felt like the perfect amount of twist and stretch, I want you to keep your feet rooted as you twist. If you want to take it a little deeper, draw the knees in towards your chest first, then allow them to drop down towards the left. A couple more options here. You can take that right arm, start to reach it up behind you, and also begin to straighten that top leg, reaching the foot out towards the left as you use that left hand to draw the knee down. Lots of options here, so explore and just check in with whatever feels best. Okay, reach your arms back out to the sides. Bend the knees, draw them back up to the center. Adjust your hips for a moment. Recheck in as we move to another side of your body, either keeping the feet planted or keeping the knees drawn in towards the chest, and we'll gently twist to the right. Okay, again, option here to take that left arm, reach it out behind you. Maybe explore with straightening that top leg, taking your right hand to the top of the knee. You soften your forehead, your jaw, your shoulders. Okay, again, take your arms out to the sides, palms facing down. Bend both knees, draw them back up. This time we'll give our knees a squeeze to the chest. Okay, then keeping the knees together, we're gonna slowly start to make circles here. Seeing how big you can make them without kind of falling off kilter here. Giving the low back a little massage. There's no rush here. Switching directions when you're ready. Okay, draw the knees in. Make your way into a happy baby for a couple of breaths. Just rocking from side to side. You can explore with straightening out one leg or both legs. Okay. Just enjoy your own little flow here. Maybe just finding some breath in stillness. When you're ready, draw the legs together as you kick your heels up towards the ceiling. Pause here. You can take your hands behind your thighs. If it's available, you're welcome to grab a hold of your big toes. Wherever you are, think about making a nice long spine. Set your feet down onto your mat. You're going to roll yourself over onto your side, whichever side allows you to be able to see your camera here. Okay, you can just let your head rest in the crevice of your bottom arm. With your top arm, keep your knees bent here. With your top arm, you're going to reach it out in front of you. We're just going to work on a little shoulder mobility here. Start to reach the arm up. Then allow the arm to drop open behind you, opening the shoulder. Torso stays centered. And then create that kind of rainbow back the other way. Okay, I want you to start to just find this flow at your own pace. Kind of opening. Reaching the arm back around. If you would like to, feel free to pause as your shoulder is open. Okay, slowly start to reach it back around. You're going to plant that top hand in front of you and press into your mat. Lift your torso and just gently open your chest towards that end of your mat. From here, you lower your bottom down onto your mat. We're going to open the knees up, bring the soles of the feet together. Sitting up nice and tall. I want you to just roll the shoulders out here. And switching direction. And your next inhale, lift the shoulders. On your exhale, soften them away from your ears. Sitting up nice and tall, and then round forward. Pause here. Okay, slowly uncurl. Just gonna make your way onto your other side. Okay, letting your head just rest in the crevice of your elbow. Take your new top arm, reach it out in front of you, and start to explore with just slowly kind of drawing the fingertips up, letting the arm open up behind you, and then slowly coming back around. Okay. Taking some time to check in with this side of your body. And allowing your movements to reflect what you notice. The option to keep finding your flow, or just hold with that arm kind of dropping out behind you.
I don't even know you. Damn it, I want to wake up in your bed.
Okay, slowly start to swing it back around.
Don't feel like a stranger.
Plant that palm in front of you. Gently press yourself up and just open your torso away from your knees.
I'm in love with the idea of you. 'Cause I don't even know you, but I want you to kiss me. And maybe
Again, we're going to make our way onto our bottom. Open the knees apart from each other here. Explore with how close you draw the heels in towards your groin. This time, inhale here to reach up. On your exhale, open the arms out to the sides. And then reach forward, all the way down, round into it. Swing the torso from side to side while actively keeping the hips rooted.
We stay up until they all go home. Baby, we're the last ones left. Maybe I'm in love with the idea of you, 'cause I don't even know you, but I want you to kiss me.
Okay, come to the center, stay in a forward fold here. We're gonna reach the left arm towards the right shin or knee. Open up the chest that way, okay? So a gentle twist, option to take the right arm and reach it up. Okay, come back to the center, open up both arms, open to the sides. Inhale here on your exhale, take that right arm, reach it across. Take the left arm up. Come back to the center. Sit yourself up, take your fingertips behind you. Heel toe your feet apart from each other. We'll counter that stretch with a few windshield wipers back and forth. When you're ready, you're going to swing your legs around, coming into a tabletop. We're going to lift the torso, come all the way up. Inhale to reach the arms all the way up. Take your gaze up. On your exhale, plant the palms. Tuck your toes, press back, downward dog. Pedal the feet out for just a moment. Lower the knees, take a brief child's pose, reconnect with your breath and your intention for today. Okay, when you're ready, rise back up. Inhale at the top, take your gaze up. On your exhale, plant the palms, downward dog. When you're ready, again, child's pose for one deep breath. When you're ready, rise back up. Inhale here, reach the arms up. This time we're gonna open the arms back up, reach them behind you. Okay, if it's available, interlace the fingers here and open the chest. You wanna open up the thoracic spine here, so keep the low back fairly neutral. Think about opening up here. Okay, if your low back is arching, draw your belly button towards your spine. As you release, inhale again, reach up. On your exhale, plant your palms, downward dog. Okay, option to pause here. If you'd like, take your right hand, reach it towards the left shin or ankle if that's available. Find a little twist here, let your head drop. Okay, release, plant the right hand and switch. Left arm reaches across towards that left calf or ankle, sorry, the right calf or ankle.
I can still feel my angel come up and knocking at my door.
Okay, plant both palms. Inhale to look forward. We're gonna step our feet to the front of the mat. Pause here in a forward fold. Okay, walk your hands from side to side. Just explore. Inhale, come halfway. On your exhale, plant your fingertips or palms. Take a big step back with the left foot. We're going to soften that right knee all the way down. Okay, pause here with heavy hips. Start to shift the weight back. And then roll it forward. Okay, start to slowly go back and forth. If you need to add a little extra padding beneath that right knee, please feel free. The next time you roll forward, plant the right hand. Take the left to either your hip or reach it all the way up. Okay, now as we lower that left hand, bring it to the inside of that front foot. Curl the back toes under, lift that knee. Drop that right heel, take the right arm up. From here, root into the mat and slowly uncurl, coming into a warrior two. When you're ready, start to straighten the front leg, draw the palms to heart center. Inhale here, and then as you exhale, sink into it, press your palms away from each other. And again, start to go back and forth here, nice and slow. Okay, the next time you roll forward, root the left palm on your mat or support. Take the right hand to your hip or reach it all the way up. Now as you drop that right palm, bring it to the inside of that front foot. Curl the back toes under, lift that knee. Drop that left heel. Open that top arm up. Again, we're gonna root into the mat and slowly uncurl, come all the way up, warrior two. Adjust your stance if you need. Shoulders are soft. Slowly start to draw the energy in as you inhale. And as you exhale, let it expand out. Sink into it. Start to go back and forth. And the next time that you sink into it, pause here. Right elbow to knee, left arm up and over. You release, peaceful warrior. Right arm lifts. Again, trying not to arch the low back too much here. The arms out to the side, straighten that front leg. Reach the torso forward, open up triangle. And now as we lower that left hand, pivot the hips and the chest towards your mat and draw that back foot in an inch or two as you just round forward over that front leg. Allow your head to drop, releasing tension being held. Okay, this time we're gonna walk the hands towards the center as we pivot to the edges of our feet to become parallel with the sides of the mat. Pause here, start to walk your hands towards your right foot. Take your left fingertips, see if you can reach them out a little further, lengthening out that side body. And slowly switch sides. This time the right fingertips reach a little further. Okay, come to the center, make fists with your hands. Start to make some little circles with them. Then you're gonna bring those fists to your low back. Vertebrae by vertebrae, uncurl. And as you get to the top, roll your shoulders up and down a couple of times. And as they draw away from your ears, pause there and just allow your head to gently roll from side to side.
Your eyes makes me wanna lose myself. Makes me wanna lose myself in your arms.
From here, take your arms just down by your sides. We're gonna either point the toes out a little bit or you can draw the heels in, depending on how wide your stance is. And then from here, as we keep the hips stacked under the shoulders, we're gonna take the arms up and bend at the knees. As you come down, maybe shift a little from side to side, adjust your stance if you need, and then come to the center and slowly press yourself up, hands to heart center, pause. And again, as we reach up, sink into it, side to side, back to the center, and slowly come up. Again, take a full breath here. This time as we sink into it, take your palms to your knees. Gently twist to your right. Allow that left shoulder to drop. Inhale to the center, exhale the opposite way. And back to the center, slowly uncurl. Inhale here to reach up. On your exhale, release, heel toe your feet together an inch or two so your stance is still wide, but maybe not quite as wide. Open the arms up. We're going to press into the mat. We're going to take flight with the right foot. It doesn't need to be far off the mat. Slowly start to cross that foot just over your ankle or above the knee. Hands to heart center, bend the knees. Okay, if your shoulders are rounding forward, open the chest. You're going to slowly uncurl. If you can, keep that right foot lifted, open it back up. Core is strong. Slowly swing the leg out behind you. Drop the ball of your foot. Inhale to reach up. Grab a hold of that right wrist and gently draw it across. Okay, open the arms back up. And slowly again swing that leg back out towards the right. Pause here. Crossing that foot just over the ankle or just above the knee. One more time, sink into it. This time option to forward fold, planting the fingertips or the palms down. When you're ready, start to uncurl. If you're here, as we get to the top, uncross your foot, slowly setting it down. You can work out the hips for a moment if you need. Move into the other side, arms up to the sides, shoulders are soft, arms stay strong. Press into the mat, take flight with the left foot. Come into your figure four here, whether it's over the ankle or over the knee, chest open, sink into it.
Imagine things were always crystal clear. Imagine if the mind never interfered.
As we uncurl nice and slow here, open it back up. We're going to pause, opening the leg back up to the left.
Imagine if the heart could shed.
And slowly swing that leg back around. Drop the ball of your foot. Reach up, grab a hold of your left wrist. Gentle tug to the right. Again, open it up one more time. Kick the leg back out to the left. Pause. Again, coming one more time into that figure four, whether it's over your ankle or your knee. This time you have that option to deepen the stretch if you need it by slowly forward folding, planting the fingertips or the palms. Again, slowly uncurl. Step that left foot down. Interlace the fingers here behind your back. Open the chest. And then allow yourself to round forward. Arms just drop. Your head is hanging. Take the fingertips down to the mat. Draw the heels in towards each other. We're going to sink the hips coming into a yogi squat. Okay, now if the yogi squat for you, for whatever reason, if this is not available for your knees, your hips, or anything that's going on, this is a very deep stretch. Takes a lot of mobility, and if you're just not quite there today, grab a hold of your supports or have a seat on the ground and just draw the feet apart and the knees wide. Okay, similar stretch, just a little more passive. So take whatever choice is best for you. I'll just encourage you, wherever you are, to have a nice open chest. And we spend enough of our days rounding the shoulders. So try to open it up, just gently.
I'm creating a dream.
When you are ready, we're going to release. We're going to come onto the bottom. Straighten the legs out in front of you. Inhale here to reach up. And on your exhale, round forward. Okay, just sink into this. Feel that stretch along the entire backside of your body.
I'm creating a dream.
Okay, we're going to slowly uncurl. Inhale at the top. Again, reach up. On your exhale, one more time, heart leading, forward fold.
Clock strikes upon the hour, and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues off.
Okay, again, uncurl, and as you do so, this time draw the right knee in. We're going to cross the foot over your leg. Gently twist to your right. Come back to the center. We're going to pick up the right foot off your mat, and we're just going to cradle your kind of shin here, back and forth. Okay. If it's available to you, you're welcome to bring that foot into the crevice of your elbow and explore here.
Sooner or later, the fever ends, and I wind up feeling down. I need a man who take us.
When you're ready, we're going to take this foot, set it on the inside of that left leg. Take the left hand down. Reach the right arm up. Nice side stretch here.
Oh, I wanna dance with somebody, and I wanna feel deep with somebody. Yeah.
Slowly start to square your chest over that left leg and pause here.
Somebody who loves me, somebody who, somebody who, somebody who loves me, yeah. Somebody who, somebody who, to hold me in his arms. I need a man who take a time. On a love that burns out in
Slowly uncurl.
when the night
As you
falls.
get to the top, we're going to straighten out the right leg. One more time, inhale here, and on your exhale, round forward.
Somebody, and I wanna feel deep with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who
This time, as you uncurl, bring the left knee with you, and we'll step the foot over, hugging the knee as we gently twist to the left. Again, nice, long, tall spine. As you come back to the center, again, we're going to pick up that left foot. We're going to explore just cradling it back and forth. Option to bring your foot into the elbow. No right or wrong way, just whatever feels okay for you. Check in. And then when you're ready, we're going to set the foot down the inside of that right leg. Right hand or forearm plants as your left arm reaches up. Start to square your chest towards your leg and just round forward here. And again, start to uncurl. We're going to swing the legs out behind as we make our way onto our belly. I'm just going to turn to face you. We're going to take the fingertips wide, tent them out. Okay, and we're just going to slowly drop the left shoulder as we look towards the right. And then go the other way. Right shoulder drops, gaze looks over to the left. You can rest your head as you come to each side. Start to find a little flow at your own pace, pausing wherever you need. Okay, then from here, we're going to take that left arm, reach it out to the side. Okay, then you're going to press into the mat with the right hand and just very gently rolling over that shoulder. Okay, you might just roll a little bit, you might roll a little more, and maybe even open that right knee, setting that right foot down behind you. Allow your head to rest wherever you can. Couple breaths here. Okay, then we're just going to slowly switch sides, square the hips and the chest back to the mat. Right arm reaches out. Same thing here, gently press over until you feel a nice stretch. Option to open that top hip and step that foot behind. Square your hips and your chest back to the center. Plant your palms next to your ribs. Press yourself all the way back to a child's pose here. From here, close your eyes, breathe deep, and check in with any other last stretch or movement that you need. You have the rest of this song to finish up the practice however you need. Okay, my friends, take your time. There is no rush, as always. But when you are ready, you're gonna slowly start to make your way back to your mat in a similar way that you started, lying on your back if you choose. If you'd rather be seated right now, please feel free to take a seat that's comfortable for you. Drawing the shoulder blades towards each other, just gently opening the chest. Mindfully choosing whether to have your palms facing down or maybe up. Drawing the breath deep into the belly. Just giving yourself permission to find stillness for the next 5 minutes. Okay, and as you lie here, if at any point your mind is feeling extra busy or your body extra restless, give yourself a little extra grounding by placing the palms on your belly, or maybe one over your heart. That touch on your palms can be really grounding, so find that if you need it. Abundance is not something we acquire. It is something we tune into. As you again start to deepen your breath, I want you to bring your focus to your inhales, drawing in just a little more air than you're letting out. You breathe in some awakening breath. I imagine a few of you will be hitting the sheets after this. You still have some hours of daylight left, so breathe in that awakening breath. Start to bring some gentle movement back into your body. Feeling free to stretch or draw the knees into your chest, whatever feels best. When you're ready in your time, you can meet me in a seated position. You're more than welcome to keep your palms in your lap, option to draw them to heart center if you'd like. Okay, but wherever you choose to place the palms, close your eyes, breathe deep. And if you want to repeat or set an intention for yourself, use these next few moments to do so. Okay, so much gratitude to you all. Thank you for showing up. I will give you a moment now, as always, if you would like to turn on your camera or maybe unmute yourself. Never necessary, just a fun option to take to help deepen our faraway connection if you want to take it. But again, what a lovely turnout we have today. Reminder that Wednesday's class will be from 4:30 to 5:30 if you'd like to hop on. And if you ever have any comments or questions that you want to connect with me, I would love to hear. So you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Yoga with B. Okay, but I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.